terrified of marriage.
Excellent afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Can you guys hear me okay? I put on big on the chat if you guys can hear me okay. I'll take the next couple of minutes to get everyone connected. All right, let's take the next couple of minutes. Let's get everyone connected. Put on big on the chat. Is this call for you? Are you prepared for this call? Are you excited about this call? You know what this call is all about. It's not about me, all right, but it's all about you. And you want to get as many people as you can. Just notify them right now. It's Tuesday live trading. You know, many traders are going to be made irrespective of where you are connected from. So one of the things I just want you guys to do before you start to introduce yourself, where you're joining us from, I need you guys to be present. All right. I need you guys to be present. I need my audience to be present. You know what I mean? Be present on this call. I need so much excitement. You know, how you do anything is how you're going to do everything. So get everyone connected on this. All right. Get everyone connected on this call right now. I first want to see that happening. Okay. So meanwhile, what you want to do is just put in your name, your location, and where you're joining from. Okay, send the link. Send the link to all your friends. Some people are already making money on this session. I'm gonna ask that question very soon. All right. Some people are already making money. And yeah, this is our fifth episode or our fourth episode. What episode are we right now? Okay. Just a moment. I think this is what episode are we right now? This is the fifth or fourth. You guys let me know. So I have Moscow, Russia, I have Las Gidi, I have Melbourne, Australia. This is our fourth episode of our Tuesday free live trading, you know, exclusive. Let me call it exclusive free access live trading, you know, with Pearl Nation, you know, featuring myself. It hasn't been so far. Okay, so we have our live audience, we have Instagram connected, we have YouTube connected. Put in your name, your location, where you're joining this call from. And if this is your first time, you let me know this is your first time on this call. You know, this call is an arena of awareness about the market. How you know the market is how the market pays you. Okay, so what I do is I give you a view of how I see the market, because perception is everything. Okay, so knowledge is going to lead to perception. What you know, you have the right perception towards. If you have the right perception towards the market, how the market operates, because at the end of the day, the skill set is very vital when it comes to you retaining, all right, your cash flow from trading forex market. So I have the privilege of giving you a day of myself, you know, to give you access to what it is, how we look at the market, and we trade together. We give an idea for the week, and I'm just going to look at the market. What did we look at last week? So I've got I've got Dubai, I've got Lagos. So put your name, your look. I'm not going to start the class if I don't get the kind of energy that I need. How you do anything is how you do everything. I want to see the right energy. Your name, your location, where you're joining this call from. I still got to invite more people for this call. All right. Within the next 7 minutes, we're going to get started, but we can make it 2 minutes depending on what you do right about now. I could just put my headset on and listen to music while you guys give me the energy, or we could just get right into, the vibe of the day. I need that vibe. I need clearance. Okay. I need clearance. Sadia, UK, Manchester, Bayesa is in the call. Okay, for those of you that are on YouTube, Instagram, so I posted the link. I don't want you to be on Instagram for long because you're just looking at my face. I know I'm cute, all right, but you don't have to look. This is not the time of looking at my face. You just have to get into the Zoom. The Zoom will have room for you guys to get in right now. So get in on Zoom. Also, for those of you on YouTube. Okay, so I have Bradley from Trinidad. That's Trinidad. Okay, I have Nigeria. Let me paste the link so that you guys can join me live. Okay, good. So that's the link to the YouTube, to the live Zoom. Just getting right now. Yeah, let's do this. 5 degrees cooler. Body odor is caused by germs on hot days. Okay. So Netherlands. The excitement is not sweet enough for me. Tampa, Florida, Tarapa, Nigeria. Okay, just getting on. Okay, Miami, Florida. Kano State, come on, let's go. Drop it on the chat, your name, your location. And if this is your first time, so this is our 4th episode. What did we look at last week? So that's what we get started from. What did we look at last week? What was our trade analysis we focused on last week? And today we're going to make it, I'm going to do what I was supposed to do. I'm going to look at what you want me to look at. Because at the end of the day, what do I want to do on this call? Before we get on the call, I always tell you some trading nuggets that would help you, because at the end of the day, the market is a reflection of your emotion. There is no money in the market. Okay, the money you see in the market is the one that is inside of you. If you're not seeing money in the market, you are empty. Trust me, it's not friendly, but that's the truth. A lot of people are not making money. Wow, some people are making crazy money. The difference is you have to be rich. And riches is not a camp of the money you have in your bank account. It's what you believe on the inside that you actualize, that's going to reflect, that's going to manifest. So if you're fearsome, if you are afraid and you have doubts, you've not learned any skill, you've not grown, you've not steadily built something, you're going to be the mirror. The market is the mirror of your true reality, nothing else. Okay, I'm talking low. That's why it's not audio. I'm using my kind voice. Okay. All right, can you guys hear me? That's it. Okay. Can you guys hear better now? Let me see. Oh, can you guys hear me? Is my sound good? How's my sound? It sounds good. I was using my inside voice, when you want to pass some level of knowledge. So today, my nugget for the market. So last week, 2 weeks ago, we dealt about your trading style. Last week we did about marrying the pair, knowing the pair, having a relationship with the pair. Today is understanding the movement of the market. Okay, the market destination or market movement. Okay, so right, market movement. I'm going to be talking in small light of the market is going somewhere. Okay, this is a journey. Everybody is on transportation. Everybody is on transit. Every trade is on transit. Okay, every trade is on transit. For you to understand trading this market, when you come in, is understand how you're coming into this market. If you're a spot trader, you're not an investor, you're coming in to find the best opportunity to ride along. Okay, so your goal is to ride along what's happening. You don't dictate, you're not the one that tells the market what to do. You're so broke to do that. All right. You're not the one who tells the market, no matter how skilled you are, you're not. So anybody tells you I have 100% guarantee this market is going to move from here, that's bullshit. Everything we're doing is what? Speculation. All right. We're trading speculation, we're trading probabilities, but over time it looks like guarantee because we've done it over a period of time and it's paid off most of the time over a period of time. So it looks like almost a guarantee, but there are no guarantees in the market, because the truth is there are bigger factors and bigger forces in this market that detects. See, this market is a drill. This is one of the sad things I love to tell people. That's why you have to take me serious. You have to take this market serious. It's not a game, it's not a gamble. There is someone that has a higher power that dictates what you do. All right. You only see the movement of the market, but someone sees the movement and see how you look at the movement and see what you do about the movement, and they have the decision to allow you to take the movement or not. So Kemri, what did you just say? When I analyze this market, someone knows the technical analysis that I know. Someone knows the strong areas of the buy and sell. Okay, they have a better and bigger advantage because they know what I know and they know when I enter the market. But the worst side of it is they are the one who decides. They have the power to decide if they should trade for me or trade against me. Are you guys with me? This is the bitter side. A lot of traders, they have not come to terms with this truth. So when you trade, don't trade as a gambler. Don't predict the market. No matter the analysis is so good, it's a weekly area, it's a daily area. No matter how that analysis is so good, it all boils down to how you ride along with proper risk management. Does that make sense? Put 100. Okay, if you guys want me to elaborate what I just said, I'll do it in 2 minutes. Okay, when you take a trade, someone knows the trade you're taking. So, Kemri, what does that mean? Every trade that has been taken by all of the people in the world are seen by some group of individuals in the Forex market. And because these guys are called the market, they are the interbanks, they have a better advantage because they see the market and they detect. So they have volume, they have equity at their advantage. Not only that, they have equity. So in case we're going to look at Euro USD right now. So Euro USD has a strong area to sell. So let's say, I'm going to show you guys. So they know all of the people that buys Euro USD and all of the people that sells Euro USD. So anything that has to do with intraday trading, okay, they know the volume that has come into the market and they can measure that volume with their volume and they can decide, you know what, let's take all of this volume of the buy by selling the market. So they will put volume to sell, and all, you know, when they sell, all the people that are buying are losing. And when majority of those that are buying are off the market, they will take the sell out as take profit and sell the market. They make money 2 ways. So someone has your faith. That's why you see they call them the market movers. They call them the real traders. They have the volume, they have the technical know-how, and they have the window, what you do. You guys get me? Put 100. I got you. Say, Kemri, I got. Even if you are afraid now, it's okay. We make money from fear. The presence of fear, okay? The presence of fear, the managing of fear, and nursing that fear and turning it to discipline is what makes you a true trader. Does that make sense? You guys understand me? So when you come into this market, don't just find strategies. Don't just find what works. Work here. Have the right entry. Have the right risk management. Know where the market is going from, where it is coming from. So that's what I'm going to do today. You guys ready? I'm ready in the chat. So today is understanding, because a lot of people just jump into market. I don't know how to jump into market. I can tell you this market is going to continue selling, but that doesn't mean I should enter and sell. Because why? For every time you keep breaking protocol of trading, you are opening, you know, there is a fear something I learned when I don't know, maybe that's working for me. That's true. Well, maybe I don't believe in it, but let me use it to scare you a little bit. Don't allow yourself to be spotted in the market. Trade discreetly. Okay? Trade discreetly. Kemri, what do you mean? when you trade rapidly and with an indiscrimination, you could be spotted in this market. So for every time, so there are spot blanks. For every time you're trading a certain strategy rapidly, and there are more people trading that certain strategy rapidly, that strategy can be spotted and they can move against that strategy. So you have to have a clean, silent, stealth way of entering the market. And the only people who do so are those who win the long run. Okay, so the strategy I'm about teaching you today is what I trade, but maybe I've not capitalized and told you how it is. Is understanding where's the market coming from, where's the market going to. Let me go wait for it then. All right. And for every time you wait for the market appropriately, you may not take trade as rapidly as many people, you may not make money as rapidly as many people intraday, but you will make consistent money, spend less time in the market, and have less risk. Does that make sense? All right, put sense on the chat. So let's get about put sense. Okay, so let's get into the market. So what did we trade last week? I asked that question, nobody answered. What did you trade last week? Because at the end of the day, it's not only me teaching, we have to experience. Okay. How many analysis did I do last week? How many of you are making money on EU right now? Okay, so this is the next question. How many of you are making money on EU? You are in deep profit in EU right now. Okay, let me know on the chat. So I gave you guys 2 areas on EU, and I gave you the entry, the several entries on EU. So this was my first entry, the psychological area. It's almost getting there. It's actually at the psychological. It's getting into profit right now in the psychological area. All right. I gave you the next area, which is the 1020. I got the trades here, guys. Trade is here. Okay. So the first entry was here and 30 pips. But when I analyzed the market on last Tuesday, I told you guys that if you take a trade around here, the stop loss, okay, you could use a 30 pip stop loss, but I'd love the highs. I gave you guys 85 or 80. How many of you took the trade last week? You were with me last week and you took the trade. All right. Put I did on the chart. You were here. I'm not just talking about members of Pure Heart Nation right now. I'm talking our global members. Okay. You took the trade, what I did on the chart. I gave you guys, so I called 3 entries last week. Psychological area, the 120, the 1020 area, then this area and this area. Either level, you're making money. Okay. Did we have the trade come? Was there stubbornness the trade did? But at the end of the day, did you respect? So let's say you took this area right now, you're being profit. Okay. I called another area, which is the 50 area for the students in Pure Heart Nation a couple of hours ago. Okay, that is almost at 50 pips, probably done 50 pips already. I called it at the 50 area. That's around here. Okay, it's almost it's soon going to hit. So it was a 45 pip stop loss. So if you are in that trade, I say if you do 1-to-1, you could leave that trade, let the rest of the trade run. How many of you have taken profit? Okay, how many of you have taken profit on the chart? My trade is running right now, looking at me. Back of the screen. Okay. How many of you have taken profit? I'm not liking the response. I'll hibernate, guys. There was news. I think there was news. Okay, news is 3 p.m. So if you guys are, hey guys, I wanna ask something. Why am I doing this? Okay, how many of you are here? I'll make this a TV screen. This is not a cinema. This is wealth transfer. And they're just 3 people. And they're just 3 people taking profit from this trade. And one of the things you have to ask yourself is, why are you here? Okay? This is not a circus. This is wealth transfer. It's what a lot of people are looking for. If you take one good trade, the kind of trade I analyze and I give to you, if you take one good trade, even if it's once a week, there is no way you're not going to do, all right, at least 5%. We experienced that with EU. on our first session. GJ, I'm still going to look at GJ, but the reason I'm looking, if you took profit on that trade or you are in profit, I need response, because at the end of the day, why am I doing analysis and showing you guys trade if you guys are not taking advantage of it? All right. How many of you are still running that trade and you are in profit? And you took the trade and you already took profit. Dollar signs in the chat. I like to know the numbers of people. I don't know. So a lot of you followed me last week. I bought the trade. I gave GJ, USD JPY, and this trade. We're going to look at all of them. Okay. So, okay, I'm not going to be intimidated by your silence. I'm just going to. Where's my Chrome? Where is this trade? Because they all like, where is this trade going? So I told you that this trade was coming to this zone. So now that it has hit this zone and is moving, where is it going? If you begin to ask yourself the right question, because this trade is going somewhere right now, it has activated an analysis, and guess what? It may delay because this analysis is not a daily analysis. It's not just a 4-hour analysis. It's not a 1-hour analysis. Okay? It's a weekly analysis. So this is how we got the trade. This is still a weekly trend. Let me take this off. So the market will always sell the previous floor of a downtrend. Yes, this trade might still make its way up to this area, and if it activates the same way it did here, it's going to be a major down. It's going to be a major, or it may have activated from this. That's why I also gave you guys this level. Okay, I gave you guys this level for the fact that these are the several areas the market. You see all of this range. This whole range is a sell range. For this market to buy, it has to break all. It has to break this floor, break this ceiling, top of it, and push up. If that has not happened, everything you should be expecting from the trade is a sell. And that is what we're doing here right now. So now that it has activated the sell, where is this sell going to? That's when you're going to know when to buy. Now, I've told you guys about trend. Only sell a sell trend and a buy trend. But you have to know the different variables in the trade to play with. Okay. So for those of you who just want to know technical knowledge, if you know where the market is selling to, you're going to know where it's going to buy from. If you know where it's buying to, you're going to know where to sell from. Does that make sense? Put sense on the chart. So this is what we activated for a sell. As long as this market has not broken these areas and broken this level, the market is still selling, and that's why we are looking at it for a sell. Okay, so now where is it selling to? Where it has bought from? So where it has bought from? Where has this trade bought from? Crazily here, number one. Okay, so there's a potential that this trade is going to get here. So if that's where the trade is going to, that's how you set your projection for a long-term trade. This trade is going to do about what, 450 pips on a weekly run. Okay, so if you are patient with this trade, just like I showed you guys GJ, our first analysis, all right, on this session. Okay, it wasn't really on the session, but I showed you guys the projection on GJ. We started GJ moved over. It's crazy. Patience, just delaying, but it got. I will show you guys. Trading is about patience. Know your lot, know your entry, know your risk, and go for the long run. Okay, when you learn to trade like that, now if this trade hits this area, it's just got started. At the end of the day, because this market, this is the trend. Okay, if it doesn't activate the buy to push up from here, the market is coming all the way down here. So that's 470 plus 7 is about 1,300 pips. So at the end of the day, this is a big area for the market. Those who want to buy against the trend, this is an area to start a buy, or this area. Okay, so these are the areas to look for buys if you're trading against the trend, but that's not my style, but I'm just showing you. But that's how I'm going to use to do the next analysis. Okay, so I could stay in this market over the next couple of days. All right, and all I just need to do is peel out profits. I could just begin to take out profit. So let's say I got into the trade with a 1.5%. Trade just got started on a daily. If this daily close right now, it's going to be dropped down. Okay, it's going to drop down all the way here. So we're expecting this market over the next couple of days to fall all the way down here. And that's where your money is. Does this make sense? So this trade is already an activated trade. We traded it last week. It's already activated. Daily is showing us a sell right now, and it's already selling, respected soon. But if it does not go from here, market may get here. And if market starts responding to this area, because it's an uptrend, slightly uptrend, what's going to happen is market may hit it. If market starts hitting any of this area and going back, then it's going to break this one upward. All right. So that is why you just take. So if market comes, so that's why I gave you guys a profit around this area. Okay. Our profit is around 90-60. So that's a 1-to-1 ratio. Get out. Take that 1-to-2 ratio. Get out first. Let the other trade run. Okay. So you know you're not in any form of risk. So that is how to take trades, because here a bullish run, there may be a bullish interference. So market has some fights to fight here. So EU activated, no much analysis. You're not in, you missed it already. Okay. If it's going to sell again, that's why I said close your profit. There is news coming on. Close. So we already took profit on the one we just entered a couple of hours ago. The one that is running, okay, that's the only one on risk right now. I wouldn't say break even on the, if you entered at 20, let me see. I wouldn't do that, okay? Because you still have room. They still have room. It's just 10 pips in profit if you got in around the 20. So just leave that. I believe this trade is going to drop, I believe. Okay, if it doesn't drop, that's just 1.5%. But we're already to 1% out, so it's just 0.5% risk that we are on this trade for the both trades that are in. Okay, is this looking beautiful? Does this make sense? So I'm not doing anything. The next time I'm going to sell this market is if it comes here, I still have to sell. But right about now, I'm already in the trade. We are invested already. Any question on this? I'm going to move to the next currency. And if you guys need a currency, you have a currency you want me to look at, you can actually show me. Okay, so I'm going to look at GJ right now. So for those of you on Instagram, that's about my time. You guys could, I should have even ended this. And also. You should be making money. You should be making money. I am making money. I am making money. My system is slow. My system is slow. You know, sometimes this is how the news work. This market is going to eventually sell if it has activated every parameter. But what happens sometimes is before they sell, the news, they push the market to other blocks, then eventually let it drop so that they can pack a lot of people out. So market sometimes goes the wrong direction to go the right way. So before the news, so that the news could give up the volume. So market makers or pushers always push the direction against the news first to give people a wrong perception, then the news will just strike. So that's why I can't use a stop loss right now. So let's just see that risk running. So GJ, we have that. I gave you 3 areas on GJ. We had this area, we had this area, and we had this area. Okay, so if you're someone who's following up trade, can you see how this market picked this area? Okay, and it bought a whole lot back to this area. I told you when the market activate any of this area, shorting is this area is good. See how this market picked it. All right, that's about 200 pips. And guess where we've been taking GJ from? All right, we took GJ all the way down from here. And this market got here. Know where the market is going. So where this market coming to right now? So okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to give you guys the benefit of a new analysis on GJ. Are you guys ready? So I'm going to clean everything. All right. And I'll give you guys a new outlook on GJ. Are you guys excited about that? Let's break this market. So if you guys have an idea, I'll break the market. Are you guys excited about that? So this is GJ. So what's the first thing I do for those of you that have been learning from? What's the first thing I do? It's that number one thing. We look at the trend on the higher time frame. So I go all the way to a weekly, probably start from a monthly. So let's look at the trend on the monthly, and we can ascertain all of the levels of the trend of the market. Why is my network slow? Why is it slow? Why is it slow? Why is slow? Why is slow? Why is slow? Let me see why change this network. This. That is good. So this is a low, this is a high. High. It's another high. It's a downtrend. Okay. So we're peacefully a downtrend. From where we're seeing the market, it's a downtrend. So all we just need to do is trace the downtrend. Okay. So I'm only able to now. I want you guys to watch. Okay, this is where it gets. It's a monthly market. If we trace this right now, this is what we got. All right. So on a steep trend, this is it. So this has actually broken the trend. Okay, so I've broken the trend. And if you look at this right now, if we change this market to a weekly or a daily, because these are the things you have to look in the market before you just make a decision to do something. If you look at this market on a consistent range, see, there's a base here. And after this base comes a trend. So I need you guys to watch this carefully. Okay. So this market is on a daily basis, on a daily perspective, is trending up. But on a monthly perspective is downwards. Okay. You want to see it on a bigger time frame, look at it. So you know that this market down. Okay, it's down. And all I just need to do, so this is the next thing you do after trend is you get technical areas on the strong one. I don't need this, okay, but I'm just going to put lines. Okay, so there's a ceiling, the ceiling, there's a ceiling, this is a ceiling. Okay, after the ceiling, so just put those areas. That's how you know where the market is coming to. Okay, so this is a ceiling, this is a ceiling. The next ceiling is here. All right. And the next one that happened is here. Okay. How you doing? Are you guys with me? So this is the technical area. The market will sell its supply and it buy its demand. Okay. The market will sell its supply and buy. So the way to get big supply is to go to the higher time frame and just put these areas and mark it down. So one of the things I do is I could hold it down. So these areas, I just come to object tree. Every horizontal line that I put there right now, I could lock it. I lock it. All right, does that make sense? You can do the same thing. So that is locked. So this market is presently at a supply zone. So there are two things I'm looking at the market. Is that a break of structure? It has already broken structure here, but there's a supply zone here. So if I want to buy this market, I don't join the buy from here. It's still in the sell zone. Okay. I would have to look for buys from here. But right now I could be pitching. Because another thing is some people, they are doing trend. This is one big way to make a mistake on trend, to do the trend like this. All right. It's fine to get trades from it, but no. This is showing you what's happening right now, but this showed you what has happened before. Okay. Are you guys with me? So that's why I bought GJ, because I bought from the daily and weekly perspective, because it has broken structure and it retested structure. I'll show you guys that. Okay. So I'll take this off. Don't be too quick to get in on a quick ripe trade. Watch what the market has done. So if daily is bullish, It means I have to respond to daily. I could respond to daily because daily is strong. But overall, I have to use the overall week, monthly, to watch where the market is going. Because if I do not watch where the market is going, I'm going to start having issues against my analysis. Am I making sense? Are you guys with me? Okay. So now that this is done, I find the highest area. Now watch, is another way. This is step 2. Okay. So I've done support, resistance. I've done trend, I've done support, which is we're looking for supply on the monthly run. Okay. And if we're looking for base, this is how I get my base. If I'm going to buy this market right now, I want to buy from strong point. So this is a high and this is a low. All I need to do is what? Pick a fib retracement and put it in that high and bring it to the low. Okay. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take big horizontal line and trace every of the level. Make it big. Not black. So I could make it the color so I know. Boom, purple. Because you must be able to distinguish your areas. Yeah. Boom. So these are major areas in this market. Okay. That will play out. Now I can go to the, you may lock it too. So this is so this is where we are right now. So I'm now on the daily. Okay. So daily, we see this is what the market is doing on the daily, but we are an upward movement. All right. So if I'm on the daily, I find the highest point of the day, so I don't have to go far. Okay. So this market is picking the trend. I don't have to go far. Pick the highest point of the day, bring it to the lowest point. So this is it. I do the same thing. So these are major areas of reaction, and you see coincidentally these areas are played out before. So if I am going to buy this market right now, a good place to buy this market is already given to me. I don't have to struggle for this market. If I have to buy from the day because the market is creating higher highs, it's creating higher lows, higher low. This is higher, this is higher, this is higher. Okay, a new proportion level is either going to be this low, but that's so far. This is it. This is another way to do. All right. Is another way to follow the market. Are you guys? So this is my projection for GJ. Okay. On the big run, this is where the market, if it continues selling, this is where it's selling to. Okay. This is the big moves. To follow this trend upward, okay, this is where, because I'm buying the day right now. If I need to buy this market, I'm buying the day. This is a good place to buy. All right. If the market comes here, that's when we have our next big trade on GJ. Big trade. I'm not saying big trade. Are there trades that can come before this area? Yes. How do you get those trades? You switch. Now you come into the day and see. All right. So the same thing you've done for the highs. I'm a little bit fast, I know. The same thing you've done for the higher time frame. So this is a low, this is a high. Okay. Put a fee, get it done. All right. So now we get areas. See, technically this meets this area. Another place to pick this trade. Is 50% retracement. Purple line. So this is another entry. All right. For us to pick this trade. So this is number one major. If you pick this entry, man, the profit level is huge. Okay. But if you don't want to wait for that, all right, this is another one. So I put it there. I hope you guys are following, you're taking note, you're duplicating this chart, because this is what we're going to be trading over the next couple of weeks. And here comes those today's traders. All right. those today's traders. So I have a trade here, I have a trade here. I'm marking it up right now because this is what I'm going to follow. The trades I'm going to call over the net on GJ are going to follow this line of this trade. So I'm doing it in front of your top button. All right. So the next trade. Oh, what are the last categories? Those people who like to take trades today. Quick. This is the next. The trade already activated it, but it may stay there for a while. So as long as it doesn't invalidate it, this is still another what? Area of entry. What does that mean? If this market comes to this area right now, this has more risk. Market comes here right now, you pick a buy. So these are for the intraday. Okay, this because market is going to exhaust. If our market is supposed to have exhausted around here, market's supposed to have exhausted around here. Because if you pick this right now, if I'm on the 1 hour, okay, if I do the same thing, guys, this is how market moves. If I do the same thing, fee level, here's going to be 50%, but it invalidated it. That shows something. It may repeat this area. So light entries on GJ, just 1%. Okay, pick the trade around here. Okay, pick the trade around here. And let's see what's going to be the stop loss. Let's go long. So a 4-hour low, it's not far away. So this is a 4-hour low. All of these low are low. They are all sharply lows, but let's say I put it below this. Okay. So that would be that would be 1 to 5, I guess. That's how many pips? That is about 40 pips to get over 200 pips. That's 1 to 5. That's the projection on this trade. I won't give you more than this. So that's the projection on GJ. The light risk 1%. That's for today's traders. Okay, you can't wait for all of this. All right, it's gonna take time. But while you're taking this, also know that if it invalidates it, it's gonna come here. I'm not gonna do anything around here till the trade come here. Okay, and the only time I'm gonna sell this market is I wait till it comes here. All right, I think this is the high that I said it was gonna come to. Yeah, this is it. Okay, yeah, Asian sales around here. So right about now, I'm still buying. Okay, it has to invalidate the daily trend for me to really sell. Okay, right now I'm still buying. Okay, so did you guys get GJ? So GJ, looking at, so I'm going to type the areas down. By area, light, risk. 165.70, 165.71, I'll have to use whole numbers though. 713. But you know what happened? Because I love to use whole numbers. Some of you missed the UJ trade I called because why? I used the whole number instead of 708. I just used 70 and the trade touched 708 and left. That was last week. All right, I'm gonna show you guys, but I use 708. So let me just put it the way I see it here. That's the entry. Stop loss is 165.280. It's good. But it's 165.280. One is always 1 to 2 ratio. Okay, 1 to 2 to 1. So if I do so how many pips is that? If I enter at 71 to 30 is 31 pips. So that's 33 pips. That's about 33 pips. So let's just say 34 pips. So okay, let's just round it up to 35 pips. So I'm going 70 pips. That would be 166.400. 166. Let's just look at that 40. That's good. Okay. And TP2. Raw, that's going to 167.8. 6, 7, 8, 85. The light rates are to 1% rates. Okay, this is what you can do. There are two ways to get in on the trade. You could use a 1% and put 1 to 5. Okay, and the moment you hit your risk ratio 1, cut off, you do partial profit, take 0.5 out, partial profit. So it could be just one trade. So that way you just maximize the one trade of it. That makes sense. Or you could break your risk into to come to here, put GBP JPY. Right, how much you're trading. So let's say you're trading the $50,000 account. So you put 1%. So the 1% you can divide it into first entry 0.7. So it's a 35 pips, 1%. So I'm going to use 830. Are you serious? 50,000, 13 pips. Wow, that's beautiful. So I'm going to use a 13 lot size for a 50. Oh, sorry. Oh, I was surprised. That's I was surprised. That's crazy. I was like, seriously? What? So I'm doing a 0.7. Some of you may surprise. Okay, so I'm using a 1.34. It's 43 pips. Is it 43 pips? Is it up to 43 pips? So the entry is 165.71. Oh, yeah, that's 43 pips. 43 pips. Okay, good. So that gives us, yeah. So you come here, you put 43 pips. So you can just make it 45 pips. So what would be 45 pips? What would be 45 pips? So let's just know what doing even numbers. 45 pips would be this trade is going to activate soon. No, it's a high risk trade. Probabilities are high. Okay, the risk probability is high. So the trade is going somewhere. It may stop here, give it to you, or just come down here. So it will be 45 pips. I just have to, so if it is 43 pips, I just have to reduce 2. So that would be 6. So 6 will make it to 45, right? I believe so. So what you do is you come here, you put 45 pips, you put 0.7. So that gives you what you're going to trade. One lot 0.4 is what you're going to trade in a $50,000 account. Okay. That should be your entry. Then the other one is 0.3. So 0.3. You use a 0.45. So first entry, you're using a 1.04. Okay, second entry, you're using a what? 0.45. So second entry can go for the 1 to 5 ratio. So that means if that trade hits TP, you're going to do 150 times 5. Okay, that's about $750. Okay. But if the 1 to 2 hit, you're going to make $300. That's beautiful. At the end of the day, you're gonna do way more than one of these trades is gonna do way more than 4%, 4.5% for you. Okay, you guys get GJ. So GJ is almost there. All right. So the only sentiment I have. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna copy this. Put it in our chats, all of the chats on Telegram, so you guys know how to trade today. So we have, don't forget, I'm only putting this because this is the most active. The other area is here. Don't forget the other area. So You don't just don't miss out on the big move because you're just thinking today. This is going to activate today, most probably. Okay. If you want to do a buy limit, fine. Right? I'm not going to do a buy limit because while I'm watching the news, what's the time right now? I'm watching the news. Okay, I'm not gonna do. I rather allow the news to play out. If the news breaks the area, I could do a buy stop. You guys understand? If the news break the area, I'll do a buy stop. If the news, so I watch it so that if it comes to that area, it's respecting it and it's going up, I could get in. I don't know where the news is going. That's a fine way to get in. Okay, but also you can miss it. Because you can also make it miss the trade because it can just touch you. So, and you might be at the mercy of waiting for it again to come and the guy may never come back. All right. So that's what I'm giving you as a market probability right now for market execution. So I'm dropping it there, dropping it there, drop it there, drop it there, drop it there. So it's a trade for everyone. So I'm dropping it in the information group. Okay, and I'm also dropping it on Telegram. So don't forget the second. So there are 3 areas for a buy. Major here, second areas here. It's gonna take a while, all right, for it to get there. Okay, but stupid news can just drive this trade and pick. This one I will do a buy limit. I could do a buy limit on this one because that's total exhaustion. Market has exhausted. You know, that's 50% of this move. I could do a buy limit here, but not here. All right. So let's see how this trade plays out. So that's trade number 2. Let's look at UJ. Are you guys excited? UJ should be playing out from, I think UJ is going to continue from here up. If the news favors UJ, this is going to continue. I don't think I have the next buy area is here. So if the news brings it here, I'm going to buy here. This is a buy zone. It's yet to do that. It's flying around here. So if JPY loses and JPY gains strength, if USD loses strength, trade is coming here. How long? I don't know. I don't know the direction of this news. Okay, but this market should have taken this guy away. If it's not taking it, if it has not done so, you may want to come here. It means we have to lose strength on USD. So USD trade, I don't know if there's going to be a repetition on this trade here. Okay, I'm not going to give it because I already gave a trade on that same analysis. This is the same structure, nothing far from the structure. So what I'm really going to carefully wait for on USD JPY is this area. Okay, 133.70 area. That's my fair trade. I'm going to wait for on USD JPY. Watch out for this. This is the trade. You can copy it. Okay, if you didn't get it, I put it last week. You didn't get there. I gave you 2 areas. All right. I gave this area, I gave this area, and I also gave this area. So you can take a screenshot and administer your trade. Okay, with that being said, that's the 3 analysis. If you have any pair you want me to look, I didn't. So I hope you guys see. So we use the GJs. Everything you see here right now, that's how I got it. Okay, that's the approach. Okay, we break the market from up, top to bottom analysis, from trend on the higher time frame, we get the strong supply and demand areas technical, then we look out for price action. Okay, does that make sense? So all we just need right now, I don't like repetition. I would have said, okay, take this trade around here, but since I already gave you guys GJ is almost the same analysis, and it's a JPY what subsidiary. So JPY, we don't know what the news is going to do, but if USD JPY buys from here, GBP JPY is going to also buy, most likely. All right. So this trade is not right. Here is going to be my right trade. Okay. EU already activated. So let's see what's up. Any questions so far? Did you guys get value on today's session? Is it possible to get a record? It's already recorded. It's recorded on YouTube. Okay. By any chance, do you mark off the week wick and body of the higher time frame. What I just did is I don't have to chart higher time frame. It's crazy. If you do that, it's distant. Okay. What did you guys get? Did you guys get anything on this session? Did you learn something? Right? Did you learn something? At the end of the day, inspiration is everything. Practice makes progress. If you're not practicing what you're learning, you're just someone who's watching the movie. So I'm just like an entertainer to you. What I'm doing right now is what's getting me paid, what's getting a lot of people paid. Okay, what's your YouTube channel in remote? Okay, it's actually live right now. We're live right now on YouTube. So this is recorded and it's live. So those in YouTube right now are benefiting from this call as well. So this is YouTube. We're live right now. Okay, you can see people are. How do you set your fee retracement? There are questions on. The questions on. Okay, so let me show you. It's quite simple. I use different, but I break it down to show you. This is it. I go to, let me put it somewhere. I said, show you guys the settings. Why is it? So this is it. I did style coordinates. I didn't touch anything. Visibility. Just take a picture of it. That's fib retracement. I didn't do any settings. Did I? I didn't. Okay. This is so it's just pick fib. Just, all you're looking for, so there are levels. There's a 1.5, there's the 50% retracement, there's 61.8. Okay. I play majorly on the 50%. So every of them is major, actually. All right, every of them is major. So at the end of the day, it's automatic support and resistance and strong levels. That makes sense. I am a novice who's interested in learning trading. I hope I'm in the picture. Yeah. So this is a class training for traders. And the potential here, we're just doing technical prowess right now, but the potential here is when people get in on that trade, I'm talking to people right now. So I'm talking to you right now. There are a lot of people that have done $100, $1,000, $500 today. Just taking the analysis I'm showing you. Okay. So you guys have an idea what we do. So if you want to be part of what it is we do, okay, I have my everyday trading community. Money has been made today. So a couple of, so when I told you guys I caught a trade earlier, so got in on, all you need to do is be at the beginning, you don't need to be a pro, but just know how to download. I'm going to show you how to download the broker, put money in it. And the trades will call to you, you could use it to make money while you're learning like this. Okay, you could be making money. And if you want a bigger or huge equity, you could leverage funded accounts. You could fund that account. You could get a fund, access to a fund to show you. Get access to a funded account. So rather than trade with $1,000, you could trade with a $10,000 account or a $50,000 account and go through a process of evaluation. And all you just need to do is follow our training, get our trade ideas, and take those trades in your funded account. Pass the evaluation, now you're trading. So a lot of our students are trading with funded accounts. Okay, so so EU, look at what I said. I gave it stop loss. I gave an entry, 1% risk. That was around the 1050. The trade was at 1050. I said they could do a sell stop at 10 or enter at 1040. Okay. So imagine someone got in on that trade and the trade came down as low. Okay, that already did a 1-to-1% ratio. And we're already on the trade as well before, but it did a drawdown. So I took another entry and I called it. That is how we help you get in on good trades. So this is one channel. We have different channels of trading. All right, price trap. There was a trade on price trap. USD. Okay, this was yesterday. USD JPY cleared. All right, this is today. GBP NZ said, and they've already moved stop loss, which means trade has gone 40 pips already. So TP has hit. A lot of people have made money. How do you know? Okay, this is it. You guys are doing something. You guys are not posting your profit anymore. I'm going to sanction some of you. You guys made money on GBP, NZ, and you're just putting TP with some emojis. So people made money. all right, on GBP NZD. So imagine all you just need to do is be on the session. Today, EJ has also been called on another trade. So we have three in Forex, we have three trade channels. Okay, EJ was called this morning. Okay, GU hits SL for yesterday. GU was called SL, just a 30 pips SL, and the risk is just between 1%. Now today, now you guys watch. EJ entry, 25 pips stop loss, 200 pips take profit. Watch this. Okay. Look at the entry. 148.00. All right. 10 pips above entry. So watch this. This hit, okay, this was 10 pips above entry. Okay, I was thinking it has hit TP. So buy GU now and below. Another trade has been called. So this just did kind of like a break even, or it reduced the stop loss. So you see how we guide you on the trade. So these are the different trade channel. And we also have a binary trade channel where we take trades every day on binary. Okay. Does that make sense? Okay. Okay. So see what Sadia did right now. Wow, Sadia, you made a lot of money today. You made 7,000. You made $4,700 today on your valuation account. That's a live account, right? Excited, right? So that's the EU trade, that's GBP NZD, and we're still in it. Okay, we're still in it. All you just need to do is what? Follow instructions, get an account funded. All right, follow our trades, learn to just copy and paste over the next 6 months, make a lot of money in funded account. Then you learn the skill to maintain what it is you're making, invest in several portfolios, several type of trade. We'll guide you all through this. All you need to do is be a part of the platform so you can get it. This is not a one-off. I'm just showing you guys what we do, but this is what we do on a day-to-day basis. The environment is everything. All right. Okay. The environment is everything. So I don't know if there's any questions so far, but that's what it is we have. I think the news, let me see what the news is like. Okay, so the news, this kind of shows is against USD. All right. And this market may buy from here. This just got started. We don't know the direction anyway. So let me look at this trend right now. So USD is here, Euro is here. Don't know the direction of the news. But JPY is big. USD, nothing has really happened. So let's watch. So I believe Euro USD is still selling.